Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the board. Daniella Sapriel, Templeton, El Pomar, and Mr. Merrill is actually my neighbor right behind me, and we all enjoy Trainwreck Fridays, and we own a bed and breakfast. We are very dependent on the ag tourism industry and a healthy, sustainable wine industry. We also have a small vineyard, and we absolutely urge you to enact the emergency ordinance. I've listened to a lot today. I've heard people on the other side talking about property rights, but I haven't heard them talk about the concomitant property responsibilities. I've heard people talk about we don't want over-regulation, but I haven't heard anybody say how over-regulation has created the groundwater problem. I've heard people say that you have to have faith in us. And I do hope that we can come together because we are dependent. But I have also heard an absolutely glaring silence, both from our North County supervisors and from the large ag users in vineyards. And that's to say, if we don't want regulation, then we should be willing to step up and say right now, until we can get a handle on this, we will voluntarily stop any new plantings and any more pumpings. And we're not hearing that. And instead what we're seeing, and these are pictures that we took last night, we're hearing exactly what Ms. Griffin warned us about, which is a rush to planting and a rush to new use. This is everything along the El Pomar, South El Pomar, Creston Road area, where the Resnick, Paramount Farms, Roll, whatever, I don't remember all their conglomerate names, they are planting every single inch of available ground. And they're doing it because they know that if regulation comes, they won't be able to do this. And so it's very nice to say, can't we all just get along? And I would hope that we can all come together. But until we can do something, we've got to ask you, please, stop the plantings, stop the pumping. Until we can come up with a solution. And if they won't step forward voluntarily and say, you know what, we're willing to stop to give you time to do a more measured approach, we have to ask for an urgency ordinance. You were elected to lead, and there's an old saying, lead, follow, or get out of the way. And right now, we need you to lead. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sapriel. Ladies and gentlemen,